They claim they're being threatened under a new English-only policy. And new at 10, Rob Olson is in the newsroom with the story. Rob, what's Macy's saying about all this?
Well, Jeff, they say that there simply is no English-only rule there. You know, it's not uncommon that it's a job requirement to be able to speak and read English. But under federal law, only in certain circumstances can other languages be entirely prohibited. But this group of Macy's workers claims that's what's happening to them, and the reasons are not clear.
The 6 Somali-speaking employees all work at the Macy's at Southdale in Edina, work in the warehouse area unpacking merchandise, and claim they've been told a new English-only rule means they could be fired if they speak even one word of Somali at work.
And they were specifically told they could be fired for this?
They were specifically told that they will go through a process of having a verbal warning, a written warning, and then termination.
Kenny McKnight's with the local chapter of the Council on American-Islamic Relations, who've now formally complained to Macy's, demanding an investigation, demanding the store prove it did not violate Title VII of the Civil Rights Act, which prohibits discrimination based on national origin, under which most English-only rules are illegal unless there's a provable business necessity.
And they asked for the reasons, and they just said that it would just be a new policy implemented there, so there was no formal reason given.
In an email late today, a Macy's spokesperson says they do not tolerate discrimination and we do not have an English-only policy that they will thoroughly investigate and are committed to finding a prompt resolution.
It's got to be defined, it's got to be focused, it's got to be sensible, and it's got to be business-related.
Stephen Cooper, an employment lawyer and a former human rights commissioner from Minnesota, says these complaints are not as common as even a few years ago because employers have realized how strict the law really is. The EEOC says employers must show a need for a common language, like promoting safety, promoting efficiency, or monitoring the performance of employees whose job requires they communicate with customers. And the rule cannot apply during break times.
You'd have to show why is it necessary for everybody always to be able to understand everybody else, and not merely, well, we like it that way. That's not a good enough reason.
Companies who do have English-only rules often have them in specific work areas, like production floors, where quality or safety can be big concerns. Now, I asked Macy's if it is possible that these rules could be allowed to exist in certain parts of certain stores. They said no, it is simply not company policy, period. Rob Olson, Fox 9 News.